Welcome to Slavic Therapy number 5. My name is Ivanovich Ivanov, you can call me Vanya, and in this series my mission is to cure the world of debilism, one balvan at a time. If you are debil and you need help, send a message here and maybe you will be in the next webisode. Поехали! I need some advice on how to maintain my self-confidence. Usually, I'm a sociable and outgoing person. But when someone in a group turns out to be even more social and energetic, I lose my confidence and become quiet. I keep trying to find ways to overcome this, but so far without results. I'd be grateful if you could help me with some advice. P.S. Your channel is really interesting and useful. Thank you. You're welcome. My advice to you is very easy. Drink vodka. The more you drink, the better the results will be. 3 shots will give you confidence. 3 bottles will give you unlimited Slavic strength to take over the world. You will always be life of the party. Trust me. Cheers. Классно. На здоровье. Next. Hi Uncle Vanya, my name is Lucas and I live in Czech Republic. I am now 18 years old and at 12 I started playing football. At 14 I had my first job, 16 years old I went to high school majoring in carpentry. The problem is, in our city, the temperatures are some of the highest in our country. What is the problem? I don't understand. You are just complaining that it is hot outside? Kids these days are soft. When I was your age, I pray for high temperatures. Do you know what it's like to walk to school uphill 40 kilometers in minus 40 degrees Celsius in only valinki with holes in them? This is what I had to do when I was your age. I didn't complain. You are lucky it is warm and you can be comfortable. Bля. You are lucky it is warm. You can go outside and just tapachki and survive the night. Back home I would not survive 5 seconds outside without shuba. Is like his jacket. Look it up. I understand that maybe you send me this message because you are scared of global warming like many kids are these days. I always hear people talking about greenhouse gases, pollution, huyushin, Western propaganda. These kids never had experience of working every day in the fields to pick enough potatoes with your bare hands so that family can survive the harsh winter. The longer the summer is, the better. So I am not complaining. So listen, Lucas. Be thankful that it is warm outside and instead of focusing on weather, focus on not being debil, okay? Next. Potential debilism. Hi Uncle Vanya, thank you for all the free therapy you provide to the debil population of the world. You should be nominated for a Nobel Prize. Не за что. This is why I do it. I don't need prize. I am happy that there is less debilism in the world. It's better for me, for you, for everybody. Here is my problem. I am pretty successful plumber and I am about to marry an even more successful woman. Congratulations. Who has an MBA and is on track to become the CEO of some yabane business. The thing is, since we will be making a gazillion dollars, she wants me to eventually become a stay-at-home dad. Will this make me debil and or dalbayob? How do I navigate this delicate situation? Thank you so much in advance. Jim Johnson, potential balvan. Jim Johnson, this is the most white name I've ever heard. As always, I will be honest and tell you what I really think, even though the modern feminist will hate me for it. If I get cancelled, whatever. There is nothing wrong with marrying a strong, successful, career-oriented woman and being a stay-at-home husband. However, just know that if you in fact decide to do this, you are suslik. There is no escaping this fact. I think that equality in modern society is good. Men and women are treated more equally than ever. But I think that gender roles evolved in our society for a very good reason. Think about it. Even before we had society, communism, vodka, it was a woman's Fuck, бля, я не могу говорить. Woman's job. It was always a woman's job to have the baby and take care of it at home, while the man was responsible for risking his life and hunting to provide food for the family. It is not sexist, it's natural. Women are better suited to be caretakers and men are better suited to be risk takers. It is the way Mother Nature intended. And if you need to know anything about me, is that I respect 2 things in this life: my motherland and Mother Nature. Боже мой. Just the thought of being a stay-at-home husband makes my testosterone go down by 50%. I can feel it. Ugh. So my answer is yes. If you become a stay-at-home husband, you will never be able to look at yourself in the mirror without seeing a suslik looking back at you. Понял? I need to go fight a bear just to get this debilism out of my head and bring my testosterone back up. Porosos, very good. And ladies, I support your right to be a CEO, boss, bitch, or whatever. But what happened to just being a mother? Is this not enough for you anymore? That is the most important job in the world, and women these days seem insulted when anybody brings up the idea of pursuing a happy family life over a successful career. What would you rather have your tombstone say? Here lies beloved wife, mother, grandmother, or here lies CEO of some yobanai shoe company. Society has progressed a lot, this is good. So now maybe we can stop shaming those of us that have more conservative values, no? So do what you want. Be a suslik stay-at-home husband or be a man, get a job and provide for your family. Your choice. Okay, next. Dear Ivan Ivanovich Ivanov, like I said, you can call me Vanya, aka Slavic Uncle Vanya. What is this AKA? AK-47, like AK-47 gun? My name is Artyom. You can call me Artyomka. Привет, Artyomka. I am a 20-year-old Ukrainian who still lives there. First, before stating my problem, I want to tell you a little bit about me. I study in university to become an engineer. I am finishing my bachelor's degree in a year and planning to go further for a master's degree. My mom, shout out to her, shout out mom, is always on my side when it comes to studying. She herself has 4 degrees. Actually, my mom, why do you write mom, M-U-M, not mom? This is confusing to me. Actually, my mom, my mother, was the one who recommended this academic path to me, saying I would have no problem finding a job with such a degree. So once again, thanks to her. Thank you, mom. Also, I still live with my parents because 1, I have no job, still studying. 2, the situation in my country is difficult, so I think it's better for us to stay together. You tell me if I am being delusional and have to live on my own at this age. My problem is actually about your viewers who ask for help. I mean, it's okay to seek help, but most of their problems are internal. Therefore, the only one who can help them is themselves. Are all Americans this weak? Yes. They need to tighten up ASAP. Life gets harder, so you have to get stronger. Artyomka, first of all, I completely understand you living with your family given the situation in your country. I know things right now are very difficult and I support your decision. Family always comes first. You are not delusional. You are strong Slavic men choosing to give up some personal freedom to stay with your family and protect them in these difficult times. And for this, I salute you. Молодец. About the economy, you are right. The economy in most countries is bad these days and it's very difficult to find a job. This is why Slavic parents always teach their kids to go to school, get A+ and get good job. Because they want what's best for them. Remember, doctor, lawyer or failure. You get any other jobs, they look at you like a shitty crypto coin. They had a lot of faith when you were a baby. They think they make good investment. Turns out, you are a scam. They thought you were Bitcoin? Хактуа coin, бля. But let me tell you a little secret. This is not completely true. These days with the internet, there are so many ways to make money. It is easier than ever to find your niche and your specific path. You don't need to be doctor, lawyer, engineer. There are so many career paths now with the internet that weren't available before. You can be blogger huyoger like me. Or since you have engineering degree, make YouTube videos about engineering. Help people, find your community, and use this money to provide for your family. Yes, the economy is horrible. Вообще пиздец. But you cannot control this. In life, you cannot waste time focusing on everything you cannot control. You will lose your mind and be even more debil. The only thing you can control is your own actions and not to be debil. The rest, нафиг. If you are not debil, there is always a way. Even if you are debil, there is a way. Just don't make excuses. Давай, Артемка, I believe in you. Okay, next. Здравствуйте, Иван Иванович Ivanov. I need help. My friends are driving me debil. My problem is I have a good friends during my first year of college. They were all very good and kind to me, and I thought we would go on until we graduate. But now in second year, they are changing, and I really don't know what I did wrong for them to treat me this way. They are recently being very distant. I don't drink, I don't go out, I'm very introverted. And it's very hard for me to make friends. And when I do, I usually have problem of holding on to them. Nobody likes a stage 9 clinger, you know what I mean? And it really hurts when they leave. And it looks like they are about to do that. I need advice on what I should do in the next few months. Usually, when I'm hurt, I learn Russian language and the Russian culture. I fell in love with both, and that's what led me to find Uncle Vanya. Welcome. I just love the language, but I don't know if I can replace them with it. Sounds like you are trying way too hard, my friend. Sometimes in life, less is more, especially in relationships. You cannot force something to happen, no matter how much you want to. You need to learn how to just let go sometimes. If these people do not like you, they are simply not your people. Всё, it's not that complicated. Forget, забудь, and move on. Why waste time trying to put on тапочки that don't fit? I know you say that you are an introvert, HuyD introvert. This is excuse. Get over this debilism, go out, drink some vodka, and make some friends. And don't just try this one time and give up if it doesn't work. You will fail many times before you succeed. You will meet people that don't match with your personality, and this is okay. But one day, you will find some amazing people, you will have some shots of vodka and say, wow, I found my tribe. And this is why you have to go out there and just do it. Forget about your HuyD introvertism and get outside of your comfort zone. This is the only way you will solve your problem. That's life. The harder you try, the harder it fucks you. You need to be chill guy like me. Do you understand, кусок дебила, бля? Once again, focus on what you can control. If your friends stop talking to you, there is nothing you can do about it. Unfortunately, they made their mind. Don't try to get them back. Just let them go. This is the theme for today. Focus on what you can control and forget the rest. Do your best, forget the rest. I will leave you with this quote from Marcus Aurelius. Think nothing other than active pursuit of where your nature leads and passive acceptance of what universal nature brings. I think this is a good message to end on. So thank you for watching. If you want me to fix your debilism next, send me a message here. And like always, don't be debil.